Hey guys, wanted to talk again about another product that I like. It's a Fisher-Price baby swing. Comes in different versions. This one is the little lamb version. As you can see, little lamb piece there. Really like this swing. You can get it from Toys R Us for $230. They do go on sale quite frequently, so you can usually get them cheaper than that. Really simple to put together. I was pretty impressed with it. It has a lot of different settings to it, and one thing that I really like is it's a good sturdy base on it. You can put it anywhere you need to. It has a battery operation or plug operation, so if the power goes out, you'll still have a working swing. I do like that you can put the swing in 3 different positions. It'll rock back and forth, or center and it goes side to side, or you can turn it the other way. So the one thing I like about that is you can pretty much put the swing wherever you want. Super convenient. It's got lots of nice padding. All of this can come off and be washed in the washing machine. It's got this nice little, just a netting in the back just to make it a little bit more cozy in Lucy's little cubby space here. You've got a mobile with some sheep and some little stars. And this is Lucy's favorite feature here. It's a dome with moon and stars, and it actually lights up. So when I put that on, it lights up, and then the mobile goes around, and then it's got these little fluffy cloud pieces. It looks like clouds if you look up. So there you go. So the light goes on. She loves to look at that blue light. And then the sheep go around, the stars stay stationary, and then it's got a timer on it for about, I'd say about 15 minutes. Now the sheep actually slowly move up and down as they go around, and after that 20 minutes or so, 15-20 minutes, the sheep will stop moving, but the light will stay on. And the light will stay on for another good 10 to 20 minutes, I'd say. The swing itself, if you have it running, it will eventually shut off. It's got about 6 different settings for the speed. Yeah, 6 settings, depending on how fast you want it to swing. I just put it all the way up there to number 6. So every time when it's starting to swing, you can actually hear a slight little click, 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 click for it to get its motion. So that's the fastest swing, and I'll put it on the slowest. Just give it a minute there to adjust itself. If you use the battery setting, it runs off of D batteries, which we found super convenient because we did have a power outage shortly after we came home from the hospital. So there, it's slowing down. It just takes a minute to get in its own groove. There we go. And that's the slower setting. One thing I do like that it has, it's got a volume control up top here on the side, but it also has music, and it has sounds like wood forest sounds. So at nighttime, right now I've got it on, it's like crickets and chirping. And then if I turn that off, there's little owl sounds too. If I turn that off and then put it back on again, it's daytime sounds with little birds chirping. And it sounds like there's like a babbling brook in the background. It also has a music setting. I personally am not crazy about the pick of songs. I just feel like they're really cartoony. But I'll let you hear for yourself. So it runs through about 4 little quick ditties. They're certainly not long. but then they keep replaying over and over again. If you turn it back off and turn it on again, it's a whole different series of music. So one's like a daytime music, and this is much more soothing. I like this second setting much better than the dopey cartoony setting. I find it just riles me up listening to it. I don't know why I hate it so bad. But I like the chirping and I like the evening cricket sounds, and so does Lucy. And as far as the music, if I'm hearing this on in the house, I'd much rather listen to this slower, relaxing music than I would listen to the dopey, cartoony music. Just about drives me insane, but that's just me. Anyway, $230, it's easy to put together. It's got all those extra features on it. You can lift it and put it anywhere. It's not very heavy. This is all machine washable. I like the extra padding. This headpiece, it's attached to the lamb's head, but I like that you can raise it or lower it depending on the size of the child. It has this extra body cushion in there, padding. Again, that all comes off. It secures with pretty much a 5-point harness. So the way the straps go, this little piece comes down over the shoulder and slides through and then clips in to the piece between the legs. So I actually think it's pretty darn secure. The one complaint I would have to say about it is that this waist piece here that goes across her belly is kind of small, I find. And I mean, Lucy's not very big around the belly. She's really not a chunky baby, but I feel like I wish there was a little bit more adjusting, and it's right at the end of it for the adjustments right now. Now the shoulder straps, tons of space to go on the shoulder straps. Like, it's not even funny. There's total adjustment on there, but on the waist itself, there's really limited adjusting, and I don't know exactly why that is, but there must be some sort of reason for it. Really good product. She loves her swing. Most moms will tell you that their swing or their bouncer is a lifesaver. So $230, you can get them on sale though. Fisher Price makes it. The one thing I do like is there is a whole series. So I know that there was a Snuggly Puppy one, and there's a couple different ones that they've had. But the nice thing is, usually if you can get one, you can get it in everything. They do have a baby bathtub that matches the set if you want everything to match. Now, the downfall to that is the bathtub alone is much like the pink bathtub that I reviewed earlier, but the problem with that is their bathtub is $60. Really not gonna pay 60 bucks for a bathtub just because it matches the set, and it's not even gonna be in the same room as the rest of the set. Okay, really not going to. So that's factor number one, but it does also come in a rocker and kind of looks like an old-fashioned, kind of like a hammock cradle, and it rocks back and forth. And again, it's the same lamb pattern. And also what I have is the matching bouncer. Now the matching bouncer is $90, and it's I know right now Toys R Us has it on sale for $70. I think it's $71.99 or something they have it on sale for. So they always do go on sale. And I find the Fisher Price products are pretty reliable. I mean, they've been around for years. And if you watched my video the other day, I had called Fisher Price about a product that I was having trouble with. And even though the store was able to correct it and get me a new one, they still sent me a $64 or $65 coupon towards another one of their products just because of the inconvenience I had, which I thought was super amazing of them. They totally did not have to do that, but I thought that was very, very nice of them. So somebody has a little jumperoo on the way from Fisher Price, so I'm excited. I'll do a review on that when I get it in. So yeah, I have the swing in the set, and I also have the bouncer. Going to show you the bouncer, just one sec. So this is her bouncer. Again, the harness goes the same way, except it doesn't have the shoulder straps on it. It does have the waistband, clips in. All of this comes off as machine washable. I think the only tool I need to put this together was a screwdriver, and it only took me, oh God, there's probably only 4 screws to the whole thing, and it probably only took me 5 minutes to put it together. Again, it's got the nice little netting in the back just to make it like a comfy space, and it's got these so that when she does bounce in it, her little sheep and her stars will start to bounce with it. Just this little awning thing that it's got to it. I'll turn it to the side so you can see the shape. And that's how it goes. She can't really bounce it herself right now. So what I do is I literally just put my foot on this piece and I just tap it. And she checks out, like she's gone, it's bedtime, like she loves it. You got an on switch here. This is battery operated. It has an increase and a decrease on the ends here. There's a vibration setting. And the one thing I really like about the vibration setting is that you can't hear it. I've seen different bouncers and rockers before that have a vibration setting, and you hear this low pitched hum, and you're walking around the house trying to figure out what it's coming from. Like, it drives you crazy. You're like, what is that sound? And this one, you can't hear it. It's totally silent. So I often will have to come and touch it and check it to see if it's on, but it is on. And it'll shut off after about 15-20 minutes, same as the other one. So I like that. It's got that battery saving feature. So this green light will still be on when the machine is actually switched on, but the vibration will stop. Again, it's got 2 different sound settings. It's got your music, and you can increase your volume. Nice and soothing. And then you turn it off and back on again, and it's a whole different set of sounds. This one's got some more like frogs in it. It does run through a couple of different tunes, just like the other one has about 4 or 5 of them. And then when you shut it off and turn it back on, it's 4 or 5 different ones. So if you did it again, it would go back to the same first set of songs. And it does have the animal sounds. So this one here has some birds and some frogs chirping and ribbiting, and so you turn it off. So I have to say, I really like that I could get the 2 to match, because I do keep them both in the exact same room. So it is nice where they're sitting so close together that they do match. This is super lightweight. You can take it anywhere. You know, this whole thing again comes off, throw it in the washing machine. I know Misha gets little marks on here because when the baby's in the swing or when the baby's in the bouncer, every now and then she'll go over and she'll check on her. Anybody who knows my dog, she's a Shar-Pei. She's got wrinkles, she got jowls. So if she's just had something to eat, or if she's just had a mouthful of water, she gonna be wet. So she comes over, and the next thing you know, you got little wet marks, or like there's a little mark right there. It's due for a wash. But washer, dryer, you know, chuck it in. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to do any special care instructions, which I really, really like. It's super soft material. Again, the plush head, you can raise it up or lower it depending on the height of your child. I really have to say I'm really impressed with it. My swing was bought by my aunt. I got that as a baby shower gift. It was one thing that was on my registry. Anything that I had on my registry, I had done a lot of research on and went through the store and I tried them and I played with them, and I made sure that it was something that I wanted before I put it on that registry. This is something I decided on later, and the only reason I had randomly decided to purchase it is I happened to see it for a really, really good price. I think I was able to get it for something like $35. They were having their biggest sale of the season or whatever it was that they were having at Toys R Us. And I had a $10 off coupon because I had ordered something and picked it up on store. So I had an extra $10 off. And so I was able to get it for about $35. It's regular $90. So it's just something I happened to see in the flyer. I noticed that it matched my set. I thought it was really, really cute. So I have just these 2 pieces out of the little lamb set, but I really, really like them. I really like how easy to maintain they are and how easy they were to put together. And Lucy really likes them too. I have to say she's pretty darn comfortable in all of them. There's not anywhere where you feel hard plastic or metal coming through. It's pretty cushioned all throughout, and it was really easy to put together, which makes it super convenient. And the price is right. I mean, the swings are always going to be more expensive. It's just the way they are. If you didn't want to invest in a full price swing, you could always switch for something like a rocker. It might be a little bit more in your price alley, but the only problem with the rocker is if the baby's not able to get that motion to rock themselves, you're going to be doing it by foot. So, and that's what I do right now with the bouncer. It's really not a big deal, but I just put my foot on there so I could be doing paperwork, or I could be watching something on television, or, you know, and I can tell that she just is kind of tired but is kind of fighting to sleep. I'll just put her in there and tap my foot, and then out like a light she was. I took a picture and posted on Facebook today, asleep in her bouncer. It took her all of 3 minutes maybe. She was so tired. 3 minutes with just the vibration setting and a little bit of that music, and out like a light. Anyway, I'm really happy with them. I think it's totally worth the investment. Almost any mom will tell you, a bouncer and a swing they're lifesavers. So check it out. They do, like I said, they have different series. There's a puppy, snuggly puppy one, and a little lamb, and a little safari one, and so you check it out. Like, there's different ones that you can get, and if you go to Toys R Us, you can look at all the different swings, obviously, and you can see the different Fisher Price ones, filter it down, and then if you just go in and it, like, for example, if I go in and I type Little Lamb, it shows me all the Little Lamb products, which is convenient. So you can see all the ones that they carry and what they have in stock. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know. I'm really happy with these. I think they were worth the investment. The only problem I see with both of them is, again, the waistband needs to be bigger on the swing. There's plenty of adjusting on the bouncer, so I don't know why there isn't that extra give there on the swing waistband. But anyway, we'll make do. And if I have to fix it myself and change out the threading on this, I will. It's not that big of a deal, because she's still got a little bit longer that she can use it before she outgrows it, and I just want to make sure she gets the most out of it, because she really does like it. Anyway, have a great night, guys.